Hello, Virgo. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I'm Jessica. Let's begin, Virgo, with your next message. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Let's see what your guides have to tell you this time. Keep in mind that this will be very important for you. This reading applies to Virgo with Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. The first card that appears, Virgo, we begin with the energy of union. But keep in mind one very important detail. This is very clear. This is what the universe is truly giving you, something new. Remember the important situation we are living through. Virgo, yes, Virgo, we are approaching not only the change of season, which will happen to Sagittarius, not from Scorpio to Sagittarius. At the same time, everything will continue at a slightly faster pace than now. But without a doubt, the changes we will experience, or the things we will go through from now on, may be a bit more sudden, Virgo. Because do not forget that during Mercury retrograde, it will be more common for people from your past to try to contact you. But since this is a year of endings and purpose, this will be an opportunity to completely cut some relationships. So this card, Virgo, the one the universe wants to give you, accept it. It is time to open your hands not only to let go, but also to finally receive. This is the energy of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo. This offer, for many, you will celebrate it with someone. But this is also the word, Virgo, the fact that you are taking part in something very important to you. Maybe a job offer that you will love. Of course, yes. If not, we hope to participate with someone and simply wait for our work situation, our finances to improve. That is what you will expand. Because, hey, Virgo, this is the energy of leadership. It is the energy of power. You are becoming someone who will make decisions very quickly, much more. Like you will be much more open to change, Virgo, and that will benefit you. Because the changes you will experience from now on will be very, very big. They will have a great impact on your life. Yes, they may change your future plans. They may change how you feel about someone, how you perceive someone. It may change the fact that you might now want, I don't know, to live abroad. Maybe you want, I don't know, to leave your current job and find another one. It is about finally taking control of our lives because we are starting to see that the opportunity is finally arriving. And once we do, we accept that thought. Yes, the universe is giving me what I deserve. The universe has begun to slowly get everything I have been asking for. So you have been waiting. Some people, in fact, may have been waiting for a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But like that overflowing water, Virgo, that is how you feel too. Yes, I feel you have the spirit of a leader. You have great ability to organize and manage things. Virgo, you can be very good at that. Or rather, you are often asked to be a team leader or something similar because you have the ability to organize things very well in a short time. And let's say that, in a way, the slightly negative side is that you can take on or overload yourself with work, Virgo, and eventually you will overwork yourself. But I definitely feel that your energy, your contribution, your skills, your knowledge, whatever you do, Virgo, will take you far. You will make a difference. You will inspire others too. So, Virgo, let's see how difficult it is. What difficulties or obstacles you face, Virgo? Please tell us what difficulties or obstacles. Fire sign card, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. This connects to what I mentioned before drawing this card. Many things are going to happen and you may feel stressed. And then this card appears. This is a multitasking card. Virgo. This card tells you that many things will happen in a short period of time, and many things will happen almost at the same time. So you may feel a bit overwhelmed. Virgo, yes, because everything will happen all at once. But the good and wonderful thing about this card is that everything is good, or everything is exciting, or everything is important, but it is not a low vibration energy. The only bad thing, how to say it, about this card is that it can stress us out a little, make us feel overwhelmed. But Virgo, it is better to be stressed or overwhelmed by good, beautiful things, not by things that worry us or bring negativity, but by the excitement and happiness of good things. So for some people, Aries may become very important. Also deep down, the energy of Sagittarius is still present. And do not forget that all three fire signs are here. This is the energy of speed. If you notice, it is as if these 8 wands have reached you. Virgo, you could have run and escaped. So this wouldn't fall on you like a shipwreck. But anyway, it will happen. The universe wants things to be this way because it will direct your attention to what really matters. Yes. Sorry. This card will be here. It will direct your attention to what truly matters. The only negative aspect I perceive here, Virgo, for you is that you will be doing many things at once. The good thing is that you will be doing good things. Yes. So the next card that appears is the Page of Wands. The fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. Are you ready? Are you completely ready to begin the new path that the universe has prepared for you, where things are starting to go in your favor? That is why the stars on the ground held by the Page of Wands speak to us mostly of the new adventures you will live, meeting new people, going to new places, new restaurants, countries, cities. It doesn't matter where. Virgo, just being open to new things, new experiences. I feel you will have more of a desire to step out of your comfort zone more often than perhaps in the past. Also, I don't know if you notice, but this page has an image of what looks like a hat that could symbolize a crown in some way, and at the same time not, because it plays with the context, so it is not something that stands out. Promises are fulfilled, even without any major situation. Just because things don't happen as quickly as you would like doesn't mean they won't happen. Always remember that. Virgo, the card, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel that for some people, although they are water signs, I feel that for some, Taurus may be important, yes. Especially if there has been any kind of conflict, discussion, misunderstanding with someone, a family or friendship situation. I don't think it is a romantic situation, to be honest. Virgo, but maybe there has been an exchange of ideas, a difference of opinion, and there has been a small conflict with someone, and you remember having talked with this person. You will be able to resolve it. Yes, there will be a conversation where everything becomes clear, Virgo. So it is not necessarily something bad for you. Do not worry. You don't see anything in your mail, do you? The card that represents you symbolizes wisdom, but above all, it represents the end of a period of solitude, a time to recover and feel better. Perhaps you have not been very social, Virgo, but many things have happened in your life that have led you to stop talking to some friends or family members. Or maybe you feel less connected through social networks, as if you needed time for yourself, Virgo, to regain your energy and above all, to close a chapter of your life. This card indicates that you are gaining incredible wisdom to make decisions that are very different from the usual ones. That is why, Virgo, I see you with an energy that shows you will be much more reserved, with a much stronger desire to explore completely new things. Being an earth sign makes it a bit difficult for earth signs to quickly step out of their comfort zone. But Virgo, as change approaches, you will need to remove many things from your life. You might even want to change your appearance. The fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius imply that we need to set boundaries with someone. Virgo, it is likely that this person is a fire sign. I feel the need to add another card. I'm going to draw another card, Virgo, because I'm curious to clarify something we haven't seen. Here, you are setting boundaries with someone, and Virgo, I feel this person did not expect it and will admire you for having done so. Finally, the card has mentioned that something is coming. It tells us that you are finishing a life lesson and are also moving toward establishing boundaries. And those boundaries, Virgo, may be with people from your past. It may become something you want to eliminate or distance yourself from. Yes, as if you are finally reclaiming your energy and no longer putting other people or certain relationships above yourself, Virgo, but instead putting yourself first. This card of world energy shows 4 important signs here: Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Well, the world card is clearly talking about a completely new cycle. Remember that we are in Scorpio season. The changes and transformations that take place during Scorpio season are very similar to the energy of the Tower. The energy of death, death and rebirth, rising from the ashes like a phoenix. Virgo, this is telling you that this is a miracle that belongs to you, and this miracle has not yet appeared in your life, and you are still waiting, Virgo. This happens, and it will happen. Yes, it will happen, but not necessarily in the way you think. Virgo, the universe knows what you want, but it also knows what you need right now. So Virgo, we are closing a cycle here where we have learned a lot and moving into a new cycle, a new season, where we begin this season with the arrival of a miracle, and there is also divine protection in case someone is sending you bad energy. So let's see what you are going to manifest this month, Virgo. This is a decision you must make, Virgo. The universe is telling you that if you have to make a decision and you are aware that you do not feel ready to make it, then do not rush, because they do not want you to make a decision based on logic, but to make a decision based on your intuition, on what you feel will make you happy, a decision that is truly positive and good for you. Think selfishly, Virgo. Just think of yourself this time. You need it. Yes, sometimes it is necessary to inject yourself with a bit of healthy selfishness because people can also take advantage of us. And you cannot allow that, Virgo. With the energy of this card, you will begin to realize that this card is very important. You will start to notice the things you no longer want in your life. Even if you really want to cleanse, Virgo, you will cleanse. Some people will literally clean their house, start getting rid of things, want to repaint a room. You will want to change. Look, Virgo, start connecting with what truly matters in your life and make the decision to walk away from certain things. Yes, there are situations that have completed their cycle for you and will end with a move. But also during this month, the energy of abundance finally begins to manifest. For some, this means a fair distribution of money. Someone may finally pay you what they owe you. Virgo, I feel that speaking of fairness in relation to money, in every sense of the word, clearly favors you. And if there are family conflicts related to money, because of course there can be, right, that will also be resolved, but it is because money will arrive. That is what this card tells me, and that will precisely calm things down, as if something pending will finally be resolved, at least for now. It is the energy of living in harmony, not only among family or with whoever you live with, Virgo, but also perhaps finding that same harmony with your money. Yes. Deep down, there is a soulmate here who wants to enter your life. And that is very clear, especially from the beginning of the reading. It is a union, a connection with something or someone. For some people, it is definitely someone. It could be a Gemini, yes, not necessarily, but a union with something or someone. Virgo, in this case, someone that the universe knows is necessary. They may appear in your life to help you heal something that someone else may have broken inside you. To help you, for example, regain trust, harmony, wisdom. Not all soulmates necessarily stay in our lives. Some soulmates come to help us rise and then they leave. And there is no sadness or bitterness, Virgo. It is quite the opposite. It is as if we are grateful they came because they gave us a push. And that is exactly what I feel, Virgo. This is coming for you. So let's see what happens. Leaving your life. Here many cards appear. I think yes. What is leaving your life? Virgo, it is like being trapped in a puzzle. The worries about money, that is the last thing that will disappear. The worries about money, because this moment of abundance has arrived. Yes, do not cling to material things, because many times we fear losing, we fear spending, and so on. The universe sends us lessons about the power of letting go, even about control over money, unfulfilled promises that finally begin to come true. For some, it actually means the end of a fire sign or even an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some, even if it is an air sign, it may represent the closing of a very important phase in your life. Virgo. But closing it, for example, it's like locking it and throwing away the key. Yes, a season ends full of pain, full of sadness. Thursday may be important, Sunday may be important. Well, for some, you may be going through something, but the feeling is there. A certain sadness you want to disappear. You want it to finally end. What replaces it, speaking of closure, is closing a season of suffering. Close it, Virgo, because good news is coming. A communication, a message, a call, enlightenment that will brighten your week, your month, perhaps the rest of the year. That is what you're probably expecting to receive. The card speaks of beginnings, beginnings that come very quickly, especially after learning a lesson, but it also speaks of important communication. And we will see, Virgo, with time, what the near future has in store for you. The instructions want to tell you Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the card, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, at the base. Virgo, how are you? How does the reading end? You are like the cherry on top of the cake. You are trying to maintain balance in your life. You are trying to organize your ideas to make decisions that align with what you truly desire. You may receive suggestions or opinions from others, and if you ask, obviously others will tell you, even if you don't ask, Virgo. You are trying to understand an external perspective, but you also prioritize your emotions, your feelings, what you truly want, something very important. This card shows that there is something you must decide here. It is definitely recurring. It will happen this month. Yes, you will make a decision that will bring balance to your life. Yes, there is something you are doing, Virgo, like should I go or should I stay? Should I accept this job or not? Should I move or remain? Should I end it or keep going? And so on. This card tells you that the decision you are about to make will bring balance to your life, whatever it may be, because the card says that a miracle is about to come. The card says, yes, it is time, Virgo, to say goodbye to many situations that are not going well. It is time to release that energy. The end of this year, or rather this Scorpio season, will push us to do so. We must remember that, yes, and without pressuring you, but if we do not change, Virgo, the universe will create certain situations around us so that we change or so that those changes become evident. This card shows that you will receive a new opportunity just when you least expect it, Virgo, just when you least imagine that things are going to change. And there it is, they change, and things finally begin to move. This card not only tells us, Virgo, that movement and action now begin in your life after a season full of many difficult lessons and after overcoming a moment of doubt, but it also tells you, Virgo, that if you are looking for a sign about whether you should act on something or not, this is your card. Yes, the card tells you, Virgo, that it is time to act. It is time to finally listen to your heart and do what you truly desire. So, Virgo, with all my heart, I hope that the good things from this wonderful reading come true for you. And if you feel that this message reaches your heart in some way, the best support you can give me is to like this video. I truly enjoyed it very much. And if you want, you can also leave a short comment in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any new video. So Virgo, with all my heart, thank you so much. It has been a great pleasure to be here with you. I'm sending you a big hug wherever you are, and see you soon, Virgo.